Okay, hello everyone. Welcome to a gdevelop4 tutorial. So I've got gdevelop4 installed on my computer, as you can see. If you don't have it, you can just go into Internet Explorer and download it onto your computer. So it's a very simple, easy game maker, and I'm just going to show you how to make a top-down. What is this? A top-down shooter. Right, so you just want to make new, and I'm going to make a native one because I don't want to go for the web. This looks okay. Actually, why is there a second thing here? Why is there this here? What is that? Yeah, later. Yeah, scared me. Okay, so I want to change this to 1. Okay, I think this should work. Create. Okay, cool. So this is gdevelop4. Whoops. This is gdevelop4. I can. What was it again? It's not working. Oh, okay, yeah, it's Control and mouse wheel to move the thing around. What's it called? The viewport thing. Sorry, I forget what stuff is called. It's kind of hard to remember all these things. So you have the objects here and then the groups. I actually don't know what the groups do, but I'm sure we'll find out about that in due time. You can go over to the events here, and this is what we're going to use to actually kind of program the game in a sense. These are the scenes. We won't really need to be using any of these at the moment because it's just going to be a nice and simple game. So I want the player to, first of all I want to make a player. So I'm going to right click in the scene and insert a new object. I can also go onto objects, right click and add an object if I wanted to. A window will come up. It might be a bit small for you. It might be like this. In that case you can just drag it and click it and make it bigger. I've got a really nice HD screen. Well, it's not HD, but it's a good screen. So I've got lots of room, so I can then press OK, and you'll see a mystery object has appeared. You can click on it and then click on it again, and I'm just going to call this player, and I want to get rid of that too. Okay, here we go, we have player, so I'm just going to drag this into the scene here, and actually there's nothing here, so I'm going to delete that. I'm going to double click on the player itself, and we have this window here. Let's go over here, and we have an animation. Now we can add an image, and I've got a really cool image for this. It's one I drew myself, I'm very proud of it, so I'm going to open this image, and I can then drag it into this box, and this will bring it here. Right, so as you can see, it's a very nice picture, and this is going to be the first frame of this animation. So I can now close this, and you'll see if I drag this into the scene, there you go, it's the picture. So I can then resize this to about here, let's say. It's very nice. Okay, cool. So now I want to make something for the player to bump into. Actually, yeah, I'm not going to make a top-down shooter. I'm going to make a platformer, because platformers are all the rage nowadays, right? So let me make a new object, add an object, and let's let's add a 3D box, because this is kind of like a 3D cube which you can texture each face of. So I'm going to press OK, and this window will come up. This object is provided by the 3D box object extension, but this extension is not activated for the current game. Do you want to use this extension in your game? So to be able to use the 3D box, we want to put yes, and this is going to bring in the extension. So I'm just going to call this floor. So now we have our floor, and if I drag this into the scene, you can see it's the box, and it looks 3D, but it has these invalid image things on it because we don't have an image on it. So I can double click on this, and you can see instead of that sprite thing, we have this instead, where we can choose the width, the height and the depth, as well as the textures for each face. So I'm going to choose the width to be actually 32 is fine, 32, and then the depth is like if this is the Y and this is the X, then the depth is the Z. It's kind of like in 3D space. So I'm going to put this as 8. So now for the textures, the fronts, is this way this is. Oh, okay, we're going to click on that, and you can see it's kind of glitchy. You can just move this down and then it will fix itself. So where is this now? Oh, okay, here we go. So I can drag this into. No, I'm going to click on this. Oh yeah. Okay, so you're going to click on the picture you want to add, and then click on this, and it will add it. It will add the picture into the into the thing. And I can press OK, and you'll see this. This has a picture on it now, which is great. So I can then drag this like this. There we go. We have the picture, and it's like a 3D thing. So that's really cool, right? Okay. So now we want to make the platform stuff. So I can double click on the player. Actually, no, is this one? No, it's not, is it? Right click on this, and then other properties. Yes, here we go. Can I drag this? Yes, I can dock it. Okay, great. I'm going to put this at the bottom here, and in these other properties, you will see add a behavior. I'm going to click on add, and then this window will pop up, and we want to look for platformer character. And I'm going to press OK, and this window is going to come up again. We can just press on yes here. Yeah, so this is the actual platforming stuff. So we have the stuff, so this is actually fine for what I want to use at the moment. We just want to do the same thing for the floor, so we can click on the floor, and now we have this. So I'm going to click on add, but this time we want to do platform, and since we did the platformer character, the platform is also going to be imported as well, so we can just click OK on that. I'm going to uncheck ledges be grabbed because I don't want it to grab the ledges, and you can choose between the platform, jump through, platform and ladder as well. So now we have that, we will be able to control this guy. We'll fall on the platform and we can jump around. So we want to go on here, make sure you're under the scene ribbon tab, and then we can preview. So I'm going to preview for native, and you can see I can indeed jump around in the scene. So it's very cool. I also fall off if I go too far, I think. Yeah, I do. Okay, cool. So now I want to stop the preview and I'm going to make the camera follow the player. So this is where the events come in. So I'm going to click on the events tab, and we want to make a new event. So I can go up to here and I can make a new event here. I want to make a new condition. No, I don't want to make a new condition. I'm going to leave this empty, because if it's empty then it's going to like always happen, if you get what I mean. So I want to make a new action. What is this? No, I don't want to do that. Get out of it. Delete that. Make an action. There we go. Make a new action, and this action is going to be under, what is it? Layers and cameras, and then I want to center the camera on an object. I'm going to select the object to be the player, and we don't need to worry about these things because this is just going to make the camera follow where the player is going. So since it's going to be always, because there's no conditions, it's going to always center the camera on the player. So now if we go to our scene and we play it, after it compiles, here we go, you can see we have a game that follows the player. It's very cool, obviously. The collisions aren't the best, but yeah, there we go. We fall off also, so that's very cool. So that works. So now we can add like an enemy, right? So to do this, we can right click on objects, make an object. I'm going to make a sprite. I want to press OK, and I'm going to call this enemy. I'm going to double click on this guy like I did before, and since I've only got this one picture, I'm just going to drag this in again. So now we have an enemy, and just work with me here, right? This is just going to be a bigger sprite so we can differentiate the enemy with the player. It's going to be quite wide. There we go. Player here, enemy here. So on the enemy here, I'm going to give it a platformer behavior, but I'm going to uncheck default controls, and that's all we need really for this. Apart from, well, you can make it more complex if you want. I'm not gonna, just because this is meant to be a simple tutorial for stuff. Yeah. So now we can just play it, and you'll see that we have an enemy here, but it doesn't really do much. But you can add that yourself if you want. I'm not really here to tell you how to do that. So next we can add like some more platforms. So I can control drag on this and it will make another one. And then I can drag this here and do this, let's say, like that, have the enemy on the other side. Preview that, and now I've got to get up here to get to the enemy. I want to make it smaller, like that. There we go. Cool, so I can do that. Okay, very nice. So, that's all there is. There's actually no, I want to show you how to do physics, because platform physics is very easy to do. So I want to add, well, I want to delete the, whoops, I want to delete the, remove that and add the physics to it. So now we have physics. I can add physics to this as well. Let's get this back up again. Remove that and add physics. Cool. And then since the floor needs to have physics as well, otherwise it won't know where to collide with it. So we need physics, okay. And we can do uncheck that and check fixed rotation, and that should be fine. Yeah, we have more options here. So static objects, that's cool. Yeah, so now if we position these in strange ways, like this, and then preview it. Look at that, we have a physics simulation. See, that's really, really cool. Okay, so that's it for this tutorial. Make sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed it, because I certainly enjoyed making it. So make sure to smash that subscribe button, because it really helps me and helps to grow my channel. And if you like the video, that would be amazing too. And you can also consider donating to my Patreon, and make sure to go follow me on all of my other social medias, because you'll then stay up to date. Also make sure to hit that notification bell, because you'll then also be notified of my latest video, which will be coming out soon. So I hope you enjoyed this great video, and have fun. I'm gonna with the, oh, I think that's because I don't have a graphics card. Wait, what is this? Oh, okay, I can't play solitaire, that stopped working for some reason. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to like and subscribe, and yes, and I'll see you in the next video.